Imagine a small house that, instead of shrinking into a compact lot, decides to embrace the sky and outdoor life with full force. Little House with a Big Terrace is a sensitive response to contemporary urban living, especially on narrow, dense lots where every inch matters. Rather than defending the house as a closed object, its design transforms necessity into opportunity. It pushes the program outward, creating a large terrace that becomes the heart of the home. From the very beginning, it's clear that this house does not treat the terrace as an addition. It turns the exterior into the protagonist. The large terrace functions as a living room, garden, gathering area, and a meeting point with the sky. It is a space that is not merely beside the house, it is the house, or at least its most generous idea. The lot where the house sits is typical of urban centers, narrow and surrounded by neighboring buildings. This condition could have led to an introspective solution, with few windows and little connection to the outside. Takuro Yamamoto Architects did the opposite. They reversed the logic. Instead of protecting the home from its surroundings through high walls and restrained openings, they wove interior and exterior life together through a continuous sequence of spaces. Upon entering, you realize that the home's circulation is not based on traditional corridors. It is defined by relationships of light, visual continuity, and transitions between inside and outside. The house opens onto the terrace through large sliding panels that, when fully opened, transform the interior into a single expanded environment, as if the living room were breathing directly into the sky. This generous terrace is not simply an extension of the floor. It is a platform for living. It creates opportunities for plants and greenery, turning the house into a vertical micro-garden. Despite the name Little House, this expansive space is where life happens most on sunny, open-air days. It functions like a suspended backyard, a place for gatherings, meals, rest, and contemplation. The interior design follows this same philosophy. The social spaces, such as the living room and kitchen, are organized so that looking outward becomes a constant experience. Large glass openings frame the exterior in dialogue with the structure and interior materiality, making the urban landscape and the sky feel like part of the architecture itself. The house's materiality is clean, contemporary, and refined. The use of light surfaces, natural wood, and minimalist detailing reinforces the sense of openness and lightness. No element visually competes with another. Everything is designed to enhance the dialogue between interior and exterior. Private spaces, such as bedrooms and more intimate areas, are positioned to ensure comfort and privacy while still benefiting from filtered natural light and views toward the large terrace. These spaces are designed so that even when secluded, they do not feel disconnected from the innovative architecture. They remain linked to the movement of the day, to light and to airflow. Its design also engages with contemporary questions about living in dense urban areas. It proposes a home that does not turn inward, isolating itself from its surroundings, but instead extends its energy toward what truly matters: the sky, the light, the air, and human connection. In the end, Little House with a Big Terrace reveals something rare. A small house can be generous. A home with a large terrace can be more than an outdoor space. It can become the center of life, interaction, and experience, completely redefining how we think about living on narrow urban lots. It proves that even within limited space, architecture can expand quality of life, not outward beyond the property, but upward, toward the sky, toward the life that unfolds beneath it.